Hi YMCA families, this is Mike Lee from the West Essex YMCA. Hope everyone is doing well. Today we are going to be reading a story today. This story is a really awesome story. It's one of my favorite authors actually, Ezra Jack Keats. It's a letter to Amy. And this author has a lot of other books out there, so definitely look on your Kindle, even get the paperback copy because he's a really great author with some really incredible stories to tell. But we're going to be reading a letter to Amy, and then today we're actually going to be doing a really cool activity afterwards on how to write a letter. I know it's been a long time since I've even written a letter either, but it's a great way to introduce that to your kids, as well as a great way for them to prepare to write emails in the future, regardless if they are in second grade or in sixth grade. This is a great activity at the end. So, a letter to Amy. I'm writing a letter to Amy. I'm inviting her to my party, Peter announced. Why don't you just ask her? You didn't write to anyone else, said his mother. Peter stared at the sheet of paper for a while and said, well, this way it's sort of special. He folded the letter quite a few times, put it in the envelope and sealed it. Now I must mail it, he said. What did you write? His mother asked. Will you please come to my birthday party? Signed, Peter. You should tell her when to come. So he wrote on the back of the envelope, it is this Saturday at 2 p.m. Now I'll mail it. Put a stamp on it. He did, and he started to leave. Wear your raincoat. It looks like it's gonna rain. He put it on and said, it looks like rain. You'd better stay in, Willie, and ran out to mail his letter. Willie is his dog. Walking to the mailbox, Peter looked at the sky. Dark clouds raced across it like wild horses. He glanced up at Amy's window. She wasn't there. Only Pepe, her parrot, sat peering down. Willie, didn't I tell you to stay home? Willie was peeking around the corner, not listening to Peter. Peter thought, what will the boys say when they see a girl at my party? Suddenly there was a flash of lightning and a roar of thunder. A strong wind blew the letter out of his hand. Peter chased the letter. He tried to stop it with his foot, but it blew away. Then it flew high into the air and landed, skipping across a hopscotch game. The letter blew this way and that. Peter chased it this way and that. He could not catch it. Big drops of rain began to fall. Just then someone turned the corner. It was Amy. She waved to him. A letter flew right toward her. She must not see it, or the surprise will be spoiled. They both ran for the letter. Let's see who's going to get it first. In his great hurry, Peter bumped into Amy. He caught the letter before she could see it was for her. Whew, what a relief. Quickly, he stuffed the letter into the mailbox. He looked for Amy, but she had ran off crying. Uh-oh. That wasn't really nice. Now she'll never come to my party, thought Peter. He saw his reflection in the street. It looked all mixed up. When Peter got back to his house, his mother asked, did you mail your letter? Yes, he said sadly. Saturday came at last. Everybody arrived but Amy. Shall I bring the cake out now? His mother asked Peter. Let's wait a little, said Peter. Now, bring it out now, chanted the boys. All right, said Peter slowly. Bring it out now. Just then the door opened. In walked Amy with her parrot. A girl, ugh, said Eddie. That wasn't very nice. Happy birthday, Peter, said Amy. Happy birthday, Peter, repeated the parrot. Peter's mother brought in the cake she had baked and lit the candles. Everyone sang. "Make a wish," cried Amy. "Wish for a truck full of ice cream," shouted Eddie. "A store full of candy, and no stomachache." But Peter made his own wish and blew out all the candles at once. I wonder what he wished for. Let's find out. We don't know. We'll have to figure out what his wish was. So, a letter to Amy. How to write a letter. So, this was an example of how to write a letter. Okay? And this is a great way. You guys can write your own letters. You can write your letters to each other. You can write your letters to maybe friends that the kids are missing back in school, maybe their teacher. And instead of mailing it, being that you might not want to go to the post office right now, you can take a picture of it. Once you finish writing the letter, make it colorful, decorate it, put a bunch of decorations and really color it up and be creative. Take a picture of it and text it or email it or screenshot it or send it. So that's another way that you can send a letter, and trust me, that will definitely be such a heartfelt project and heartfelt text that someone might get. Maybe a relative, maybe a teacher, maybe an essential worker, maybe a community helper in town. Definitely they would really appreciate something positive, especially during this time. So, letter writing, we have the heading, which is the date. We have the greeting, which is dear whoever. We have the body of the letter, which is writing how are you questions. You can tell them how you are. You can ask them questions, so if they write a letter back, they will answer those questions. The closing is either your friend, sincerely, from, and lastly, the signature. So I'm going to just keep that there so you can look at it. All right, so this is how to write a letter. I hope you guys enjoyed this little activity and the book. Definitely feel free to look up Ezra Jack Keats. He's an awesome author. Stay tuned for more videos through the YouTube channel, Metro YMCA of the Oranges. Be well.